Hello, everyone, and welcome back to King's Advisors. Last February, Amazon Prime found a new level of success with their original show, Reacher, based on Lee Child's book, Reacher. Now, as a fan of the book series, I was really excited about this, but this wasn't the first time Reacher has been seen on screen. There were two Jack Reacher movies with Tom Cruise playing Reacher, and anyone that's seen the show and the movies knows that Tom Cruise does not fit the bill for Jack Reacher. He's too short and he's too small. But Richardson has done a really good job with Reacher. Now, this second season is based off the 11th book in the series, which unfortunately I have not been able to read. I'm stuck on like book 6 or 7. I just haven't had the time lately to keep reading. Now, I think this is kind of a good thing because that means I'm going to be able to just go in and enjoy the story as a story and not be comparing it to what I originally read, which is kind of what I did for that first season. But they did a really good job with the first season. So any changes I didn't really care about. So I want to pull up the trailer here. And I wasn't going to watch the trailer with y'all and comment about it, but there's some stuff in the trailer that I think is kind of important to provide context to my thoughts later that I want to make sure everyone sees. So let's watch this real quick. It's only a 2-minute trailer.
You've been carjacked, right? Don't turn around. This won't take long.
Wait, who are you?
Someone who prefers not getting involved.
You refer to these special investigators as your team, your soldiers, even your friends.
You do not mess with the special investigators!
And now they're all in trouble.
They were tortured. They dumped them from a helicopter. And they're coming after us. Good.
Damn, Reacher. When we were kids, we just wrote our names in it.
Why'd you gotta hit him so hard?
I don't hit soft.
What are our directives?
We prepare. We investigate. We put bad guys in jail.
What does he think he's gonna do? Just like the good old days.
Yeah, you on the sidelines while I do all the work. He's a boss, and bosses give orders. But they took a run at us in broad daylight. They're getting desperate.
Guy's got good instincts.
Guy's got good everything.
Surveillance photos don't do you justice.
Looks like you had a rough night.
Had worse. Need a new jacket.
What's wrong with the one you just bought?
It has blood on it.
So that's the thing. There's so much in this to kind of talk about, and there's a lot that I really like seeing. Now, before I go too much into a discussion about what I saw in the trailer, I'm curious what you thought of the first season. This was the most popular show Amazon had ever done at the time, and so its sequel definitely has high hopes. So comment below your thoughts and let me know. My very first comment is right here we get to see who's clearly going to be the bad guy of the show, Robert Patrick. And Patrick is one of those guys that I think plays an incredible villain. There was an arc in NCIS back before everyone decided to leave the show that he was one of the villains, and he did an incredible job on that. He only had like probably 15 lines. Whenever he's on screen, he's got this feel of commanding the screen, and his voice just works really well with being a villain. I've always just thought he was an incredible character actor, and whenever he's in a project, I get excited for that project. The other thing is Serinda Swan is in this. And if you don't know who that is, she's been in a couple projects in the past that I've really liked. Plus, she's super hot. So I'm good with that. One of the big things here is it's clear that this story is going to be about his previous unit as an MP being attacked. So clearly they did something, whether it was an investigation, they found out something years ago, but they're all being targeted. And I'm really excited for this because throughout the early books, and in part in the first season of Reacher, we hear a lot about his time as an MP. And the books go even further into talking about the different missions he had to deal with and different investigations he ran. So to see this elite squad of his on screen is going to be really fun. There's definitely a different feeling between the trailer and the Reacher that we saw in the first season. You know, in the first season, Jack was very reserved and in a way kind of reactionary. And what I mean by this is he wasn't seeking out all the stuff that happened. All he wanted was to try that pie. But in the trailer, we see that Jack finds out that his former unit has been targeted by someone. And so he decides to team up with those who are still alive and go after the guy that's targeting them. So I think we're going to see a different side of Jack in this season. And I don't think that's a bad thing because if Amazon uses the second season to tell the story of the second book, well, it would be a lot like the first season. And I think that would be way too similar. You know, we don't need to see the same story told different ways. Making a show based off of these books has definitely been one of Amazon's best decisions. And I'm excited to see how the new season plays out. So this season will start on December 15th. And the first 3 episodes of the 8-episode season will drop on the 15th. And we'll get a new episode every Friday until January 19th, which is cool because the following week we'll get Masters of the Air from Apple TV. So I'm really pumped for television in the upcoming months. There's a lot coming out soon, and I'm really excited to see it all. As always, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at KingsAdvisors_.